The man kept prying metal beads out of specially made bronze figures. As long as the characters on the beads matched the exact time, it meant the strike was effective. After 7 long years of relentless training, he could hit critical points with precision every single time. With that confidence, he set out on his path of revenge. The moment they clashed, the man struck with a fierce tiger-style claw, ripping White Eyebrow's clothing apart. He followed up by striking point after point across White Eyebrow's body, yet not a single blow caused real harm. Unwilling to believe it, the man launched another aggressive assault using tiger-style techniques, only to be knocked flat by a single palm strike. Watching the shadow cast by the incense burner, he realized the perfect moment had arrived. White Eyebrow arrogantly spread his arms wide, inviting the man to attack however he pleased. Seizing the timing, the man aimed at White Eyebrow's most vulnerable areas, but to his shock, those weaknesses had already shifted. At the same time, a powerful pulling force surged from below, locking the man's feet firmly in place. No matter how hard he struggled, he couldn't break free. After dragging him a few steps, White Eyebrow struck and shattered both of his legs. It turned out White Eyebrow had mastered a technique that allowed his weaknesses to change position at will. At that moment, his true weakness had already moved to the top of his head. When the boy learned of his father's death, he swore to take revenge. But the only martial art he knew was his mother's crane style. Searching the house, he managed to find only half of a tiger-style manual. Not wanting to worry his mother, the boy trained in secret, filling in the missing parts based on his own understanding. After much trial and error, steel beads actually began to fall out. Following a long period of hard training, he nervously went to challenge White Eyebrow. With a single tiger claw strike, his attack was firmly trapped by White Eyebrow. Recognizing the tiger style, White Eyebrow immediately grew interested. Every move the boy made was predicted in advance. But in the next moment, his technique suddenly changed. Several strands of White Eyebrow's beard were yanked loose, and another strike caught him completely off guard, tearing off his sleeve. White Eyebrow no longer dared to underestimate the child. A furious flurry of attacks sent the boy flying. The boy seized the moment and pretended to be defeated. When the chance came, he struck at White Eyebrow's lower balance point. White Eyebrow laughed and tried to trap the boy's foot again, planning to repeat the same trick, but the boy flipped his body mid-move and locked White Eyebrow's head in place. No matter how hard he struggled, he couldn't break free. Using techniques he had figured out on his own, the boy accidentally struck White Eyebrow's true weakness. In the end, White Eyebrow fell by his hand, defeated by his own arrogance.